So that's me, that's Uncle Retta, that's Uncle Martin. He knew how to find the camera. He always knew how to find the camera and how to look good.
It's a side of the civil rights giant that most never got a chance to know.
He was a man, he was a father, he was an uncle, he was a godfather. He was my dad's best friend.
Donzale Abernathy was the goddaughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
There was a public face to Uncle Martin, but the private man was funny. He was so humorous and he loved to entertain.
Her father, Reverend Ralph Abernathy, was Dr. King's mentor, and together the close friends helped build what would become America's civil rights movement.
He was like attached to my dad's hip. So they did everything together. Those are my guys. So that's my dad, Uncle Martin.
Abernathy speaking with students at George School in Newtown, Bucks County, where back in the 1970s, she was a student.
Why was it important for you to come back to share your message with these students?
Nonviolence was a way of life. It wasn't just some ideology.
But her family often faced the ugly stings of racism. Her mother was pregnant with her when the Ku Klux Klan bombed their home in Montgomery, Alabama, while her father was away.
And literally, when I came out, I just trembled. And my mother said that I trembled for 6 months. I'm alive to let people know I was born under Jim Crow segregation. I was born in a segregated hospital.
Abernathy grew up seeing firsthand the sacrifices her friends and loved ones made, sometimes paying with their lives. Here she is in 1965 as her dad and Dr. King led the famous march from Selma to Montgomery.
I cannot believe that I was blessed enough to grow up with them.
And she's made it her mission to continue her father and Dr. King's legacies.
And the thing is, we were about love, but now today there's this rise of hate, intolerance, and a desire to silence and to dumb down America and to make our young children not learn this history. But when you do that, you cripple the next generation.
Reminding ourselves and also educating others on our roots and how far we've come as a people and as a community is super important.
It just fills me with this inspiration to be able to create change.
So they decided to surround the church.
Abernathy says that change starts with making sure history is not forgotten.
I want them to understand that they will have an important role to play in the future, and that they have to stand up and think for themselves and think outside the box.